10 is Copper Cove, and the dark blue with the pink seams, John O'Neill Jr. for his father. First start over fences for Copper Cove, and number 11's Easky Lad in the green and orange hoop jacket, orange armlets on the green sleeves, orange cap, Tom Bellamy for Rebecca Curtis. Pranced Fisho is the favourite at 3-1. Only his second go over fences today. Premier de Troyes at 5-1 with Copper Cove. Last quarter is an 11-2 chance in what is a very competitive betting heat. 6-1 about Pilot Show, 13-2 Robin DeZone, who was a winner last time out at Hereford. Did actually have Pranced Fisho behind him when they clashed recently, just 19 days ago. At the post, we're about a minute to post time here. Good luck if you're having a bet. So flag is up. So being called in. So walking in. Thanks, Gina. Yeah, just coming forward. Here we go then. Just over 2 circuits this time. So walking in. These 10 chasers ready to go. They're off and racing. The South Wales Medical Event Cover Handicap Chase, 19 to be jumped, just over 2 circuits of the track. Robin DeZone is just about in front. Up there as well as they head towards the first is Pranced Fisho, getting a good sight at his first fence. Ebony Gale is just about the back marker on touching down as they head past us with 2 circuits in front of them. Sandy Boy is in 3rd place. The grey is Alco Pop, followed through then by Copper Cove, who's on chasing debut with the pink cap with the purple star. Pilot Show's in behind that, and then we have out wider on the course as they make their journey towards the back straight for the first time. On the outside of Pilot Show is Copper Cove, and then we have towards the inside Ebony Gale, who's tracking Easky Lad through. Last quarter is towards the rear of the field as they head down the back. Premier de Troyes and the white colours with the red armlets is about 3 from the back as they begin to bunch up and they make their way towards 5 fences down the far side. So the 3-time winner, Robin DeZone, including a win at Hereford last time, had Pranced Fisho behind in 3rd place. They're 1 and 2 over that fence. On the inside, purple with the white star is Sandy Boy. Alcopop, the grey is handily ridden with the cerise cap is Kevin Brogan as they take the next plain fence, number 3 down the back stretch. Up on the outside, Copper Cove, who's in about 5th position, followed through by Pilot Show, Dylan Kitts in the beige and maroon jacket. Towards the inside, Easky Lad and Tom Bellamy as they take the open ditch. Then in behind that, we have Ebony Gale is still just about the back marker, last quarter for company, and out wider still in the white jacket with the red Premier de Troyes and Sean Houlihan as they take the next plain fence down the far side. They all sail over okay. Ebony Gale jumped it a little bit deliberate at the back of the field, back from a long absence. First start for Peter Bowen as they take the final fence down the back stretch. Robin DeZone still out in front, fiddles over. From in 2nd place, Pranced Fisho. On the inside, Sandy Boy with Alco Pop out wider. Premier de Troyes is getting a little bit closer on the outside of Copper Cove. Then in behind that, Pilot Show with Easky Lad on the inside rail, out wider last quarter with the yellow sleeves, and back marker is Ebony Gale and Sean Bowen looking for a second win here this afternoon at his local track as they start to swing round towards the home straight, and the 10 runners only divided by about 6 lengths as they race into the straight. Still in front then is Robin Dizone. From in second place, Prance des Fichot. Then we have Sandy Boy, who's up against the rail. Then out wider is Copper Cove, with in between Alco Pop. Premier de Troyes is out wider. Then comes Pilot Show. Easky Lad saving ground by the rail as they take the first down the home straight, last quarter. And then Ebony Gale, who's still at the back of the field, making their way towards fence number 8. Another open ditch forthcoming. So Robin Dizone gives it plenty of air. Got over in front from Prance des Fichot in second place. Then comes Sandy Boy with Alco Pop. Copper Cove is next, followed by Premier de Troyes, as they now take the next plain fence where just Copper Cove had to just fiddle his way over. And again, a bit slow at the back was Ebony Gale. Easky Lad is still towards that inside on the far side as we look, as they now take what will be the final fence in a circuit's time. You'll get over okay. So Robin Dizone out in front with Prance des Fichot, Sam Twiston-Davies half a length down in second. Sandy Boy with for company Copper Cove. In between is Alco Pop. Then we have Premier de Troyes. Last quarter switched out wide. Then we have Pilot Show on that one's inside. Easky Lad right up against the rail. And still being pushed along at the back is Ebony Gale as they head out onto their final circuit in this South Wales Medical Event Cover Handicap Chase. Robin Dizone still in the lead here, trying to make all the running. From in second place, Prance des Fichot has been ridden handily from the outset. Then in third position, Sandy Boy, Alco Pop with 3 deep, Copper Cove. Premier de Troyes on the outside of Pilot Show. Easky Lad on the inside, last quarter, and Ebony Gale, as they now are going to reach 5 fences down the back. The first of those a plain fence once again, 9 from the finish. And Robin Dizone is still out in front from Prance des Fichot. Easky Lad has taken a heavy fall. Easky Lad took a heavy fall at the first fence down the back straight. Again ridden along is Ebony Gale at the tail of the field. Over the next. And this time Robin Dizone made a mistake and was out-jumped by Prance des Fichot. Then in behind we've got Sandy Boy, Alco Pop, Copper Cove. Premier de Troyes makes it a line of 4 in behind as they now clear the open ditch, where Premier de Troyes made a mistake this time. Pilot Show in behind, last quarter coming under some pressure, as is Ebony Gale. He's still in touch but being ridden along to do so. Heading towards the next, Robin Dizone trying to recover from those untidy leaps. Upsides, Prance des Fichot just about in the lead still. Copper Cove is in third place. Sandy Boy and Alco Pop being ridden along. Then comes Premier de Troyes as they take the final fence down the back. Then comes Pilot Show, again ridden on landing Ebony Gale. Last quarter out wide trying to make up some places. Prance des Fichot and Robin Dizone still 1 and 2, but in front Prance des Fichot by about a neck now, make it half a length. Third place Copper Cove is on the premises here, is trying to get a little bit closer around this bend. Last quarter's made good headway under Jack Tudor, responded for his urgings down the back. Alco Pop still in touch, as is Pilot Show. Sandy Boy ridden along Premier de Troyes, and Ebony Gale is a long way behind. So heading into the straight then, Robin Dizone seems to be mastered now by Prance des Fichot. Last quarter's coming into it strongly, into second place, ridden along Copper Cove, Pilot Show, and then comes Alco Pop. Good jump by the leader, Prance des Fichot, but last quarter is gaining. And these two have gone on from Robin Dizone in third place. Then in behind that is Copper Cove with Pilot Show, Sandy Boy as they take the next. But still finding plenty, Prance des Fichot. Last quarter's got work to do now. Got about 3 or 4 lengths to find on the leader. Then comes Robin Dizone. Pilot Show is trying to stay on. Heading towards 2 out then. Prance des Fichot is over in a fashion here from last quarter. 3 lengths in second. Robin Dizone is running on again in third position. Then comes Pilot Show heading to the final fence. Prance des Fichot looks like Robin Dizone's going to be the challenger at the final fence. Prance des Fichot. Robin Dizone's got 2 lengths to find. Prance des Fichot is all out under the Sam Twiston-Davies drive, and he's finding plenty from Robin Dizone, who can't close to the line. This time Prance des Fichot gains his revenge on Robin Dizone, who's second today. Third staying on was Pilot Show. Then came last quarter, clear of Alco Pop, Sandy Boy and Copper Cove.
make a case for a lot of them. And I think, although he's top weight, I think we're silly to totally rule out Sarumi, who loves the ground, goes well on quirky types of tracks, and he ran very well on his return at Doncaster. Put a line through Kempton. Nothing really went right for him that day on a track that probably doesn't see him to best effect.
Thanks, Jess. Well, if you missed the interview with Ross O'Ryan after he won the first race, he seemed, Megan, very confident about flying solo, that race on reappearance was very much needed. So I'd be pretty positive about him off the back of that chat. You can see it, can't you?
Yeah, you can. He was too keen and got a bit tired on his return at Doncaster, and hopefully that set him straight for today. He looked very well, and he's gone well on soft ground previously. He ran a cracker into the placings in the November handicap not so long ago, and all of those things suggest he's got a chance. But I think Sarumi is another one who, although he's got top weight, he likes this ground. A big field can suit him, and minus Kempton last time, he's very, very consistent. And actually, he didn't run as bad as necessarily the placing suggests at Kempton on a track that probably isn't best suited to him. So he could definitely bounce back as well.
It's Neandra that heads the betting. On pedigree, the ground should be okay, but she has to prove it. Flying solo is 7-2. Then Sarumi, who's going forward, and that will leave one out the back, which is the Conqueror, looking to give Jim Ball a quick fire double. He'll head forward, I think, on this go. We'll join in.
So here comes the Conqueror, Mohammed Tabti, store number 10. Last of them to come forward, 1.5 miles the trip. All in. Set. They're off. A race then for this Betfair Nifty 50. Great Metropolitan, Tashi in the yellow towards the back of the field with Open Champion in green and yellow as they begin to stride. The others, well, maybe just Madam Ambassador with the green hoops on white having a very narrow early advantage to the violet colours of Sarumi and the blue and white of State Legend. The blue and pink of Saligo Bay is bang up there as well. The grey filly Neandra, she won the best turned out award. She's taken 4th position now. Sarumi drops back through them early on. Tashi has made some headway. The Conqueror, white jacket, furthest around the outside, beginnings to pass quite a few rivals on this uphill run. Open Champion is next. Flying Solo is behind this. The back marker is Hasifa as they race then up towards the top of the hill and towards the last 9 furlongs. And Madam Ambassador and Richard Kingscote have the advantage here. Ben Sanderson on State Legend is running in 2nd place, about a half length behind. Wide on the course then, the yellow and orange on the sleeves and cap, the Conqueror, Mohammed Tabti. Then in blue and pink colours is Jason Watson on Saligo Bay against the running rail, next to a Sheen Murphy. Green jacket and white sleeves on the Amja. Violet colours for William Buick on Sarumi, one of those widest on the course, and the white-faced of Tashi is next. Tom Marquand, who's in company with James Doyle on Open Champion, green and yellow. Ross O'Ryan is next, maroon, yellow and black jacket on Flying Solo, and Hasifa and Holly Doyle in the red and white stripes is at the rear of the field as they're now on the downhill run towards home and approaching the halfway stage. There'll be about 8-10 lengths first to last. They're pretty well bunched, and it's Madam Ambassador continues to have the advantage to State Legend running in 2nd place, and wide of those, a little hidden, is the Conqueror. Then comes Saligo Bay towards the running rail in company with the grey filly Neandra. Wider of those, three off the fence is Sarumi, and then comes Tashi and Open Champion together. Has Sifa and Flying Solo still the last couple of runners. They're past Tattenham Corner into the straight, and Madam Ambassador, he is pricked in front, still has the advantage. Sarumi grabs the running rail on the left. There comes with a big challenge. The Conquerors with those. Tashi on the right coming strongly into it. Saligo Bay is there. Flying Solo from the back of the field. Neandra only 6th at this stage as they head down towards the final 300 yards. Sarumi, William Buick in front. Tashi on the right. Tom Marcon. Between them, Saligo Bay and Jason Watson. Flying Solo's moved into 4th and is still closing as they enter the final furlong now. Sarumi has the advantage by a length and a half. 2nd position, Tashi being joined by Flying Solo, but it's Sarumi showing in front. Flying Solo after him, but Sarumi grabbed the standside rails and wins. Flying Solo, Tashi, Saligo Bay and Hasifa follow him home.
Well, I'm no expert, Megan, but I think that standside rail might be pretty good. I think you might want to get it. And so it's proved. Because Flying Solo's been closing and Ross Orion's done everything he can up the straight, but you're almost treading water, I think, because we're having it confirmed, but we know what's wrong. Sarumi got that rail and nice ride, job done.
Absolutely. Once again, you know, we thought that wasn't an awful lot of pace, but Sarumi's just sat halfway, and William Buick keen to stay on that outside to bag that rail as quickly as he could, and he got there, and Sarumi's travelled into it really, really well. And I actually think if someone came to him, he'd actually find more. I don't think he does an awful lot when he is in front, but he's just travelled into it so smoothly, loves the ground, loves the quirky track as well.
Yeah, and the problem is, if you're held up, even if you're on the rail, which you touched on earlier, you get that concertina effect over to it, so you can't always get an out. So you've got to go where Rosser has, but that's not the best place to be.
Yeah, absolutely. It's, you know, that is what makes it tricky. Rosser's ended up having to switch a bit. I'm not sure Flying Solo would have caught Sarumi today. William Buick had him perfectly positioned, and you know, it was his day for winning. And I think where Will has got it so right is he's made that move and been really confident. And
he's
the thing
drawn 5
is,
as well, so he's made his move to get in the position already.
And do you know what? That's probably from out the stalls.
Yeah.
That he's almost won the race. When you turn in here at Epsom and you're on a horse like this who doesn't do an awful lot when he hits the front, do you commit to the rail and get there a little soon, or do you wait and then maybe get stuck and not get the rail? It's hard, isn't it? But Will's got there. He then held on to the winner, and